Okay, today I'm going to talk about food. I'm going to talk about nourishing and nourishment. What we eat has a big effect on our physical health. We know this. We know we shouldn't eat so much refined sugar. We know we should get a balanced diet. But actually, what we eat has a crucial effect on our brain and our brain health. And there's also the interaction between our gut and our brain. Did you know there's something called the gut-brain axis? Our gut has neurons in them that is directly linked into our nervous system. Some people call it the second brain. So what we put into our bodies will have an impact on our well-being and our mental health. Okay, so just a few ideas in this short chapter we've got here. Number one, vitamin D. Vitamin D, there's a lot of research going on about the impact of vitamin D on our brains. And actually in the winter months, the angle of the sun means that we don't really assimilate vitamin D from sunlight on our skin. So supplementing vitamin D is a really good idea. I mean, throughout the year, but particularly necessary in the winter months. That's number one. Omegas, essential fatty acids, so omega-3 that you would get from oily fish, really good for brain health. So making sure we get salmon or something like that into our diet. I've seen a pretty horrific documentary on the whole fishing industry. So maybe we look to get that from supplementation, or from nuts, seeds, that kind of stuff. But omega is very important. Eating a balanced diet with plenty of vegetables and fruits to get vitamin C, again very important for your brain health. Vitamin B also really important, so getting that from vegetables or supplementation. Being hydrated. I mean, we're made up mostly of water. If we're dehydrated, our cognitive ability goes down. So making sure we're drinking regularly as well, that helps flush out toxins from our system. So drinking water is really important. Alcohol, I'm not saying don't have fun here. I'm really not. But actually, alcohol can really affect our recovery during sleep. It's a stimulant. It's also a depressant. So that glass of wine that we use to unwind actually can have a really detrimental effect on the quality of our sleep and the restorative nature of our sleep. So if you've got something important going on the next day, maybe think about not drinking that night and drinking when you have got the weekend ahead or whatever it might be that you don't need to be on top form for. So just be a bit mindful about what you're eating and how you're eating it. I think we're not trying to be perfect. We're not elite Olympic athletes here. We're human. So I love the 80-20 rule, where we eat well for 80% of the time and then don't beat ourselves up for the 20% of the time that we might slip up or we eat treats or whatever it might be. That's a good way of living with this. But being a bit mindful about what we're putting into our bodies and thinking about, are we getting vitamin D? Are we getting the nutrients that we need? Are we getting the omegas? This will all have a real positive effect on our brain health. There's some other stuff. I'll post a link to a more detailed interview on this. But eat well for the brain too.